I'd like to tell you the amazing story of a little woman from small-town mid-America who liberated millions of people. Her parents warned her not to marry Jack. Brought up in a family of hard drinkers, Jack had a taste for whiskey. Jobs are hard to come by, and it didn't help that Jack's drunkenness got him repeatedly fired. Their family was forced to move at least 10 times in 14 years. Nellie Clyde Wilson eked out a meager living by taking in sewing and laundry and somehow managed to make the meal stretch for Jack and her 2 boys. She barely scraped together the rent money, yet she never lost her sense of humor or optimism. Her youngest boy often said that she was the most positive woman in his life. Her boys observed the way she loved Jesus. Taking food to the jailhouse to feed prisoners, they watched her subsist on crackers because she had taken her meal next door to a sick neighbor. She steeled them with discipline, lavished them with love. Every night she read them stories about good and evil. Her youngest son's favorite was about a knight in shining armor who conquered an evil empire. From Nellie, this little boy learned how to dream big dreams and overcome impossible odds. She nurtured his love for acting, told him that he could change the world. We remember this wisp of a woman by her married name, Nellie Clyde Wilson Reagan. The son she nicknamed Dutch grew up to live out his mother's bedtime story, becoming the knight in shining armor who triumphed over an evil empire. President Reagan often said that his mother was the most influential person in his life. Could it be that she was the one who tore down the Berlin Wall and set millions free from communist tyranny because of a dream that she instilled in her son? We should all take heart from something that Nellie wrote in her well-worn Bible. You can be too big for God to use, but you can never be too small. This is just another amazing story from history. History. His story. God's story. His story is really your story too. So go out and write another chapter in your life story. Remembering what Nellie wrote in her Bible. You can be too big for God to use. But you can never be too small.
If you'd like to learn more about ordinary people with extraordinary achievements, small people who defeat the mighty, unlikely people God uses for His purposes, go to robertapeterson.org and order the Book of Amazing Stories. You'll be inspired and amazed.